Hello viewers, how are you all? Today I am with a wonderful story of all of you. So, shall we dive into the story? Before I start the story, I want you all to remind certain characteristics of ants. Just what you know about ants, because the story is based on the characteristics of ant today. So, once upon a time, there was a village named Raniganj. In that there are certain ants who are living in an ant colony. Their their food is their daily work is to gather food and store food for their future. As we all know that. And one day, what happened is they are very much bored and became monotonous with this process, as they don't have any other entertainments or any other activities to do like human beings. So one day they are having a conversation with each other in the ant colony, and by sharing their sorrows and problems they face while they are in the process of gathering food, or while they go to any place or any house like that. So one ant is sharing the problem like, when I'm not interested to go houses and fetch food, because the moment we enter the house, they are as a gang we enter the house, or as an individual we enter the house. The people are very much afraid of ants, and insect spreading some insect medicine that is very very poisonous for us, to kill us. And one ant is saying, they keep food for us, they throw sweet there, and if we go to gather the sweet which they have left or they have thrown, they have wasted, people are not human beings are not accepting us, and just with their, if they press us with their hand, many ants in our queue or group are dying. Like that, many problems they are sharing with each other. So they are deciding like, if next day onwards we are not going into any houses, we will go to open spaces, so that no one will ask, or nobody will have no ants will have any problem, at least to a certain extent, as it is an open place. So in the same village, there is a family who's there, who's the one person name is Somesh. He has 2 years son and 1 year daughter, and the wife. So four members are living in the family. So Somesh is a person who is very very lazy, and who do all things with lots of chaos and confusion. And as he started business, he don't have proper planning or preparation or good strategy to build up or establish the business, because he he don't know in which season which business is appropriate. And if he does all businesses with lots of confusion. For example, if juice business runs in in a summer season, that business he will do in a rainy season. If hot items runs in rainy season, that he will do in summer season. And sometimes he will do poultry farming, and he don't know how to care the hens, in which for which climate it is suitable, and so on. And everything he does with very chaos and confusion. Some days he will go off, whenever he has mood, he will go to monitor business, or if he don't have mood, he don't go to monitor business. And in home also, he never keep the things in order. Everything he will keep in a chaos, his own cupboard, everything. And next day he will be in a hurry to take all things, and he will miss lots of things there. And he will keep the cupboard, he will keep the dining table, everything in a very very disorganized or unorganized manner. So this was heard by the ant colonies. So in at the same day, the 2 years son and daughter eating biscuit and throw the biscuit on the bed. This was not noticed by the parents. So the and that is the afternoon time. His mother also going their mother also going work and doing work. But this guy who is Somesh is not going to work at that day, and he slept nicely in afternoon. And besides them, the children are there. And as sweet the biscuit was thrown on the bed, ants came there. And ants started to take all the biscuit which they left, and ga- trying to gather the food. And ants don't know their children are there, so it's ants are trying to bite the children, and the children are crying like anything. But still, even the ants are trying to bite Somesh, who is on sleep, but who is in sleep. But still, Somesh was not able to wake up from sleep. He was in a deep sleep in afternoon. So what happened is the ants were very shocked and amazed to see this kind of behavior from Somesh, because even they are very very hard ants, because if they bite it will be very painful. Because they are not single ants, they are very in they gather as a queue. So even though they're trying to bite so much, and their children are crying because of ants, still the Somesh is not able to wake up from the sleep. How he was this much lazy, and how he would do his works if he wake up uh, this much late and not going to office and so on. Even we are ants, but we are organizing things very fastly. We are not sleeping like so much in the afternoon, or the day which is not appropriate to the time which is not appropriate to sleep appropriately. We are able to do things wisely whenever what is needed. Everything we are doing it properly. But these human beings, why they don't have this much wisdom to do things properly? Even though God has created us without sixth sense, we are able to do things wisely. But why the people, the human beings who have all six senses, are not able to organize things and do them properly? Like that, the ants were talking among themselves and thought to teach this Somesh a good lesson. So next day what happened is the ants don't want to go any houses. So next day they wanted to go some open space. They went to a park. So at that same time, the Somesh also came to a park in the evening, because he wanted to do some say time pass, as he is feeling very monotonous. So at that place he was sitting at the bench of the park. At that place, he saw a number of ants formed a queue, and ra- wandering and roaming there fully in the park. They are not occupying whole park, but they are just hiding in the space where there is a tree, or under the bench, or like that, some places. So all ants, or he started to observe the ants, how they are. So all ants are very very organized. They formed a queue in a very organized way, without any instructions, without any managers or anybody, without, and there is no leader for ant, because in them for them there is a hierarchy of dividing tasks and doing them, but there is no leader to command or something. So there's no commander for ants. They themselves are organizing themselves into queue, and with the very queue straight line, without any chaos or without any disturbance. Everybody is going in a straight line by following one ant. Where one ant is going, everybody is following that ant, and without any um, disturbance of left or right or something, straightly they are going in a proper line without any problem. So they're going, and one ant is gathering food, another ant is collecting the food and storing it there, and one ant is taking care of the ant queue. Everything like very, they are doing things very cooperatively, because they have a common goal to gather food and store it for the future. So what they some ants are separating food for themselves and for people in the, for and also for other ants for today, and which is left, they are saving it for the rainy seasons, because rainy seasons they can't collect food, so they are saving it to the rainy seasons. So they're, and they're trying to another place. They're they are not expecting only the sweet to have as the food. Whatever food human beings are leaving, whatever food human beings are eating and wasting and throwing out, they are taking that food and adopting it. So according to human beings diet, their diets also changing, so they are adopting to whatever diet is feasible, whatever food is available for them. They are not forcing like this food only I want, that food only I can eat, like that. And like this, very organizedly they are doing things, and they are going one to one place and storing that food for rainy seasons. Every day, uh, how much they are eating. After that, they are storing that food. So very carefully they are doing the things. And some person came to the ant, and unnecessarily they are disturbing the ants which are in queue. One person is disturbing the ants which are they are doing which are doing their work without disturbing human beings. But one person came to the tree and disturbing the ants by talking in phone. That person is talking in phone and disturbing the ants with his hands. So like that he's doing. So one ant was very angry and bit him. So when he bit him, he is asking then why this ant bit me, what I did to him. It's very painful. Since then the ant said, "No, I didn't bit anybody. You came to my place when we are doing the work, and you are unnecessarily disturbing us. So we bit you. We bit you." So after that it the person also thought, yeah, it's not human being, it's animal, and went away. It's an insect and went away. And then what happened is, after observing all the cooperativeness and hierarchy and wisdom and hard work of the ants, the Somesh realized that how I am, even I am trying to do this many businesses. I am a human being with lots of responsibilities, but I am not able to organize the things properly. But these ants don't have any responsibility or any very big plans in the world to do something. But these ants are very planned, very prepared in a well mannered and very planned and very organized without any chaos like me. So uh, these ants taught me a good lesson. So from like that he thought, and from that day onwards, he had a good change in his life. In And he started organizing things, listened to others what others say, and started cooperating with the family members, and started adopting to the things or climate and things, and started the businesses which he was doing wisely by putting proper amount and saving certain amount for the future, and running the business which is appropriate for that season and all. Everything he made it in a proper way, and with he removed all the chaos and confusion, and he organized it in a very proper manner without instructions of any higher person to him. So this is the story of learning from ants. So before I end the story, I request all the viewers to admire ants. If you get the chance to go to ants colonies, you should watch the ants. Just observe the ants, how they are uh, doing, how they are interacting, how is their communication with each other, and you can observe by your own and have a practical experience. But you should not go to very nearby distance because it will they will bite. So you should admire them with far distance. You don't need to go anywhere. Just keep the food, some like any sweet or something, in home. If it comes, you admire them. That's it. So I hope you like the story. If you like the story, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you.